Project Veritas. Over the last 10 years, breaking stories from Acorn to Google to Facebook to Twitter to Pfizer, led by its founder, James O'Keefe, well, they just kicked his ass to the curb.
What?
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this
What the fuck
is what's next. What's up, guys? Jasper Gonzo. Happy Tuesday. This is your daily, of course. Hope you guys are doing well. Wow, it's been a crazy 24 hours that we've seen, more like 24, 48 hours per se. Project Veritas. Project Veritas, over the last 10 years, has broken numerous stories. They started out with cracking Obama over the head with Acorn when it's just James O'Keefe and two of his friends built a company into an empire. And then we came stories of corruption. They went after Facebook, Twitter, Google, YouTube, Pfizer. Well, after 10 years and all those stories, its founder, its CEO, its patriarch, James O'Keefe, has just gotten handed his walking papers. What the? This comes out of Breitbart. James O'Keefe leaves Project Veritas after dispute with board. James O'Keefe, founder, former CEO of Project Veritas and its founder, departed Monday from the undercover journalism organization he founded. One American News, Neil McCabe, a Project Veritas alumnus, reported that O'Keefe resigned from the undercover journalism outlet. Exclusive. James O'Keefe, my friend, former boss at Project Veritas, just read his resignation letter to his former team and board members at the headquarters in New York. James will make his own way, as he always has before. R.C. Maxwell, a spokesperson for the Project Veritas, later wrote in a tweet challenging the accuracy of McKay's report that O'Keefe had been, quote, removed from his position as CEO by the Project Veritas board. This is not accurate. James was removed from his position as CEO by the Project Veritas board. Isn't that just a confirmation? They are in charge now. R.C. Maxwell. Okay. James, who is late to everything because of his packed schedule, showed up to my wedding early. I'm always going to ride with my dog. One tweet. O'Keefe was placed on a paid leave in absence earlier in February during an investigation by the organization's board into management decisions. The board's review of O'Keefe's continuance as head of Project Veritas followed the composition of a memo composed by some 16 Veritas employees accusing O'Keefe of abusive behavior towards him. Isn't that always how it is? O'Keefe was placed on leave as the memo had leaked that employees were complaining and raising concerns about his behavior. Yes, they were all getting butthurt and pearls clutching. The memo claimed that his staff was, quote, troubled and frustrated by his management style and that he would be outright cruel to his employees. They went on to claim that O'Keefe engages in berating behavior and public crucifixions of its staff members. Several members, benefactors, accused me sent a case and cease and desist demand letter to organization's board following its placement of O'Keefe on paid leave. They characterized the removal of O'Keefe as a violative of Project Veritas' fiduciary obligations toward the use of raised funds for organization's stated purposes, highlighting the organization's emphasis on O'Keefe and its raising solicitations. The Post-Millennial's report on O'Keefe's departure from Project Veritas noted that some conservative commentators framed O'Keefe as an indispensable person to the organization. After 16 staffers sent the letter to Project Veritas boards in early February, O'Keefe began to trend on Twitter. Many supporters and donors all balked at the idea that Veritas could not continue without O'Keefe at the helm, and prominent conservatives gave their support to O'Keefe, and you're looking at one. Last week, Project Veritas Executive Director Daniel Strack issued a public statement with the board of directors regarding recent internal matters of the organization regarding O'Keefe. Project Veritas also shared a photo of O'Keefe with Robert F. Kennedy via its Twitter account hours after the release of Strack's statement with Project Veritas board directors. Project Veritas' website has not published information regarding O'Keefe's reported departure from the organization at the time of the article's publication. Since it's already out there, here are my heartfelt remarks to my staff that morning. I need to make it clear, I have not resigned from the company, Project Veritas, I founded 13 years ago. I was stripped of my position as CEO and chairman. Oh my, and that was James O'Keefe. Project Veritas board of directors issued a statement following O'Keefe's departure, alleging that financial malfeasance was discovered in its review of O'Keefe's management of the organization. The board claimed that its priority is in good faith stewardship of the donor's money towards the organization's stated mission and investigative corruption. The board statement concluded, even with all this public fallout, the board still wants to speak with James. We do not fire him, nor do we not want him to resign. We would like him to continue conversations with James to resolve internal matters rather than litigate them publicly. Well, guess what? Too damn late. This is the statement from Project Veritas. Today, James O'Keefe decided to remove his belongings from Project Veritas headquarters. The board of management made numerous attempts in the last 14 days to have a conversation with James, but he ignored our outreach and decided to instead leak private information to others, either by doing so himself or by proxy. As today's President's Day, our office was closed. We had a board meeting scheduled for tomorrow where James was invited. There was also a board meeting on Friday, February 10th. James was invited, but did not attend. Two of the subjects the board wished to continue terms on was one, company's long-term sustainability based on staff retention and morale, and the company's financial health, which has been a serious concern for several months now. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. You can go actually on Project Veritas' site and read it for yourself, but you pretty much get the gist. But with that happening, guess what? O'Keefe's Twitter handle blew up to the point of 100,000 followers he gained within hours of his leaving of Project Veritas, which surpasses Project Veritas' Twitter handle itself. My thoughts. As I said earlier in the article, I'm one of those. I am one of those who believes that Project Veritas can't continue its mission statement on investigating corruption inside businesses when you got shenanigans going on in your own business and you force James O'Keefe out. I believe he got forced out. I don't believe he walked out on his own. I don't believe he's like, you know what, this mess, y'all people want to play games with me, I'm gonna walk. No, to me was like, well, you know, James, yeah, 13 years later, you've broken many a story and we appreciate that, but the board is bigger than you, so you needs to go. That's how I felt it went. But it's going to be very interesting. Like I said, his Twitter handle has just blown up in the last 24, 48 hours with a lot of support from conservative media, podcasters, YouTubers, what have you, including mainstream media has jumped in and conservative mainstream media and has given him his support. So James O'Keefe will move on. He'll create a new organization to challenge Project Veritas, most likely, and he will continue to break stories of corruption that we've all gotten used to over the last 10 years. I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.